bizarre way, I felt slightly proud that I'd written something that created a riot and got a paediatrician beaten up, or whatever was the case, due to the pedo aspect of what our readers latched onto. But in another way, the public was absolutely outraged that for the last 20 years you could have a child rapist living next to a family of 4, perving over the fence at their children, and them never knowing, and sometimes even letting them babysit, and the abuse would carry on.
Are you? Can I?
I'm sorry. I just want to check whether I'm reading this correctly. I felt slightly proud that I'd written something that created a riot and got a paediatrician beaten up.
Oh yes, I suppose I'm being a bit frivolous, but in a sense, how do you judge what you do in your career? You'd like to have an impact, and that was one story that certainly had an impact. I mean, you yourself wouldn't like to spend your career in a back room, never having, created or achieved anything, and that was... The achievement was not having a paediatrician beaten up, clearly, but it was writing a story of such an impact that there were riots because the public was so furious about the way the law was, and it needed to be changed.
I understand. I read it back to you because I didn't think you meant what I'd just read. That was the point.
Well, it was a bit of a joke.
Yeah, well, that may not be how it's reported.
No, I bet it isn't. No, I wouldn't.